Hello and welcome back to the back nine here in Austin, Texas for the MPO lead card at the 2025 MVPs Open at Austin. And we've got the conclusion coming for you on this very video. BigBarri commentary, bringing you the action once again. And on the front nine, it's kind of a carbon copy of what we saw yesterday with Kyle Klein's entire round. Made some good putts, but also missed some putts he should make. Still leading the tournament. Now he is tied with Ezra Robinson, who is on fire. That fire emoji is there for good reason. But these guys haven't quite captured the lead yet. Niklas had a prime example of what he wanted going into 9 and didn't take advantage of the opportunity.
Yeah, keep leaving Kyle off the hook, and you're going to run out of holes. We're going to crown a champion, and his name's going to be Kyle Klein.
That's right.
Hole 10, par 3, 310 down the hill, island hole. Good memories for Niklas.
Yep.
From last year with that nice little skip. This is one that they throw at you on the course that you got to get. Easiest hole on the course, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Spike Heiser, let's make it tough. That is not good.
Well, I thought he was pretty close yesterday. I don't know what made him change the game plan, but that's fun to do, I guess. Get some frustration out on the course.
Yeah, I think you were kind of on it when I said he's not out of the tournament. He's going to have to make that. He's got a turquoise out this entire back nine.
I wonder if in his heart he believes that he still has a good chance.
You got to. When you have as much firepower as he does, and this back nine is tough. Like I said, this is the easiest hole. But when you come down the stretch, 16, 17, 18, those are tough gets. And there's 3 to 4 strokes to be got from one player to the other on those last 3 holes. Good shot there from Gannon. Kyle coming in. Deal.
All right, just one person outside the circle, it appears. And that's Anthony Barela, who struggled with his putt mightily in the front nine. And is off the mark again.
You see that?
Haven't seen that from him in a while.
He smacked his disc. I think he knew what we were saying.
Okay.
Like, I think he knew he had to make that.
Yeah. I mean, just got to be a combination of things. Just frustration built up from just not having it today.
Yeah. Because you got to think he just came off of getting 2 on the last hole. When guys are giving you 2 that are ahead of you, and you take them, and then you let one go on the next hole, very frustrating. Because they gave him a glimmer of hope, and it's gone. Storyline now shifts to AB needs to somehow hold on to like a top 5 finish.
Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
I'm
5
ahead.
strokes with an eagle opportunity.
Hey, we're going to change tunes now.
I just
all of the sudden.
5 is not quite dead to rights yet. This guy right here, he's got to do some things, even though he's tied for the lead, or he was a moment ago. He's got to do some things to put some pressure on this lead card. And he can start by making this putt. Of course he did. He is on one heck of a run. That is one cool character.
Not talking to you.
I'm sorry. Oh, because we changed our tune?
Your tune's been changed, dude. Your tune's been changed. I don't like it. I'm just kidding. 11 par 5,000 feet, Jerm. What do we got here, bud?
Well, we got a right to left slope on this fairway, which makes the backhand a little scary because they want to skip OB left quick. That being said, these guys, if they want to get the eagle, they're going to have to get quite a bit of distance. You don't want to be left with 600 feet to the screen, so you're going to want to push it out there at least the 450. And from there, I mean, we saw AB reach the screen from 650 yesterday after an out-of-bounds tee shot. Forehand plays well for the slope of the fairway. And Gannon's got enough distance that he can do that and still be in eagle position.
How far has he thrown that?
That tee shot's probably in the 450 range.
Okay. So he's...
If not a bit more.
Yeah, I agree.
It's quite a significantly downhill tee shot. Uh-oh.
We saw this yesterday. This looks even wider, and he doesn't
Watch
have
out.
the wind to help.
Watch out, everyone.
Doesn't have the wind to help.
My goodness.
Doesn't need the wind's help.
Why is he doing that to us multiple rounds in a row?
Scary.
That is full distance for Niklas.
Sheesh.
Yeah, man. He gets him out there.
Boomed it. Oh, give him a little extra.
That's ideal. That's as good as they make him right there. That's going to be coming home for the eagle. And this is in danger.
That's gone.
Yep. That's going to be tracking left
Needs
hard.
a stake. Stake. Oh.
It was close. Really close. All right. I'm with you. Back on the tune. AB's done.
Let's see what these other guys do first here.
Stop.
Let's see what these guys do.
Stop.
Yeah, a little shaky shot in there for an eagle.
Beautifully thrown for Gannon. Comes up about 45 feet short for the eagle. Feels eerily similar to yesterday right here. Although I think he's a bit closer than he was. He's just trying to go over the tree, or what is he?
That's going deep. Wow, that was going deep. That height was going the 550.
Yep. And
wow.
And now it's going to be an early OB for Anthony. I do that so often.
Kyle, this looks good. Stalling in. And Niklas, baby run up, kind of looks great though.
Yes.
Or does it?
Yes, it does.
Oh wow.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it was like a iffy. It could have gone either way.
He doesn't want us to feel comfortable at any point when he plays this hole.
AB skips it up there. He'll have this for bogey.
Patch it up.
Can we get on the same page here?
Yeah, he's done.
Okay. Needs it.
Yep, he gets it.
Give me that.
Uh-huh.
Huge from Gannon.
That looked very similar to 2024 Gannon putt. Crisp.
Barely makes it.
Spicy. Well, I mean, yeah, honestly, a lot of the putts that he made last year, he barely made. But the important word in that sentence is made.
Made. Big momentum putt right here. Still going to have the lead, but now he's going to share it with Gannon.
Wow.
Well, actually,
no.
Niklas.
Yeah, he's
well, for
sharing it
right now, he's sharing it with Gannon until he taps it in.
And then he'll be sharing it with the Finnish phenom, the Nordic phenom, Mr. Niklas Anttila. Just bringing the heat today. One mistake.
Yeah.
Back on 9.
Big mistake.
And it's just one shot. It wasn't like he played the hole poorly. It was one really important shot that he did not execute.
It's what it takes out here. You got to almost be perfect.
Well, starting the round down 5. Through 11 holes, you're tied at the top. Take your chances there. Ezra Robinson is tied with Gannon, one back.
Kyle with a birdie loses the lead for the first time.
There were only...
in a long time. Well, he still has the lead. I need to rephrase that.
There were 6 eagles, and a third of them were on that card right there, and we should have had 3 of them. And the surprising thing from that statistic was that none of those were Anthony Barela. That's a hole you'd think he'd be locking up.
Yep.
Very wide.
Wide again. Gonna need a lot of skip. Okay, we'll see.
It's good pace.
Just gotta miss the big tree.
Yeah, that's just really, really nice. Oh, it's gonna get a little extra movement down the hill, but that's not too far away. I think 25 to 28.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Complete misrelease.
That is really getting away with one there. That high usually hits something going through the gap.
And typically on the courses we play, it's going to find out of bounds. Nose up left. It's never good.
Does this one check the hillside nicely?
You know what? No clue where any of these drives are.
That's
I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay, Kyle finds himself deep C2. And an opportunity to gain the lead now for Niklas. He's kind of back in it. A good putt for Anthony. Gannon can tie himself with Kyle. Yeah.
Got it in there.
Why do I feel anxious watching him putt?
Seen a lot of his game over the last couple of years, you and I.
Sure have. It's been documented well. Oh,
First
brother.
Sign of nerves from Niklas. And guess what? Just like that, Gannon sneaks his way in, and we have a three-way tie. We really haven't been talking about Gannon.
He's been lurking, but he's always been just overshadowed a bit by the number that Kyle's been at and the play that we've seen so far from Niklas. But that two-stroke swing for him back on 9 and the eagle on 11, and now we've got a three-way tie.
Success is not linear. It takes time and it takes belief. A belief that there is no ceiling and that the bar can always rise higher. A belief that if you set your sights to the horizon, the future will meet you there. That no matter who you are or what you've done, there's always something to prove. Disc golf was built on the backs of people who dream. And out here, what started as a dream is now a decade-long catalyst that turns dreams to moments. In our 10th season, we invite you to join us as we celebrate this beautiful game and all the moments that make it great. Catch all the action, all season long, live on the Disc Golf Network.
Pretty amazing stuff that's happened over the last 10 years in the Disc Golf Pro Tour. Game has changed completely.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man. Some beautiful things have happened.
Shout out to the organizing staff, honestly. What's happened is really given a career to so many budding disc golfers and brought in the best players from around the world so we can enjoy it week to week. Meanwhile, we've got another classic battle brewing.
Gannon, is it wide enough?
It is
Fantastic.
quite nice.
Heiser on the side of the slope. No.
Bit long. This looks pretty good. He was under the basket yesterday. I think he might do the same thing here.
Man,
I mean, that guy just knows how to throw the discs.
It looked the exact same.
It was carbon copy, really. Yeah, just look at follow through. Initial angle, absolutely dialed. Kyle now, a lot of pressure. The guys that have been chasing him are guaranteed birdies, and that is stepping up big time.
Yeah, tap in. Great shot from Kyle. Putter left him this final round.
Yeah, there's a want and a desire that it was removed pretty early in the round. You could feel it. And now he's just kind of in a weird spot where I know that he knows that if he plays well for the rest of the round, he's going to make a lot more money, and that should matter to him. But losing the title hurts, and he knows that pretty much the majority of this round he's going to play with not that much hope to win. And that sucks. He has been playing such great disc golf lately, and when he puts it all together for the completion of an event, he's going to be tough to catch. Meanwhile, these guys are now at a mark that makes it nearly impossible for Ezra Robinson to have any say. Even if he birdies 18, I think we might have a check-in here to see what he comes in at. And he is finished with his round at 29 under par. So course record tying 12 under. Incredible effort for him from third card to jump all the way up into fourth place.
Yeah, he had a chance to get the last three and shoot 15.
If he shot the last, he parred the last four.
Oh, did he?
He parred 15. Oh, no. I'm sorry. He parred 16, 17, 18. Yeah, you're right. He could have got to 32 and maybe applied a little bit of pressure, but that was just
a great score. Especially, you got to get past 14. 15, 16, 17, not easy.
It doesn't really seem like 32 could even win it with the way these guys are playing.
You're right.
Not with three players in the mix.
Mm-hmm. Someone's going to have to get the rest. Gannon starting off pretty dang good.
Yeah, there's that clap he learned from Ricky Wysocki. A little bit of, hey, I threw this perfect. Your turn.
Put it up against the tree, though. Don't like that.
Yeah, that part, that's the tree clapping back.
Great shot.
Yeah. It's like he just knows where the trees are around the corner that are blind and just knows how to shape it perfectly. He does it so often. Kyle, does this stay online? Yeah, you love it. You said this is the hole that AB got like all the way to the green in practice?
Yeah, he made like a 50-footer for two.
Oh, he actually made the putt as well.
Yeah, he two'd it. Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
And the next round he made it through again and had a little farther, but
I guess I'm a little shocked that he didn't have have a little fun with this moment. But I guess he's still out there grinding. Mm-hmm. You know, he's still in top 10. Doesn't want to intentionally throw that away.
Oh, he lost it.
This needs to hang on. This is probably finding OB. It does find OB.
Yep, just didn't quite turn it. Big mistake from Gannon.
Oh, boy. Can the other two capitalize? That just looks so good. That just is so good.
Wow.
How does every shot he throws just nestle?
Throws with a lot of touch. Disc is tired when it's done flying when he throws it.
Very sleepy. Kyle, this one's coming in hot with hyzer. And checks up safe. Okay. Advantage Niklas.
Oh, wow.
Is that about where he was?
Short of the bunker a little bit, but that distance, yeah, it wasn't that far.
Well, that's always fun to make. He sent this one way up there. Perfectly judged. Gannon's got a big putt coming up.
Pretty much, I would say, for the tournament. You make this with those two getting both 2 on you. That's tough to handle coming with 3 holes to play.
Oh, slides out left. Wasn't a perfect putt, but if that was a little flatter, it probably had a good chance of staying.
Mm-hmm.
A huge putt for Kyle. Oh, and it hangs on right side. Whoo, that was flirting.
Good enough.
Uh-huh.
No bad memories.
Yeah,
no
this is exactly what you were talking about yesterday. It's right about this spot. He let one go. Creating new memories.
Mm-hmm. And now it's just who can get home without missing one.
Yeah.
Because whoever does that's probably going to win. Oh. I don't think both of these guys are going to just birdie out.
That is nice cage work. Yeah, I don't know if 3 down in the next 3 is enough for Gannon, but he's going to have to do it.
Yeah.
Starting off with this one here. Oh, actually 4 down in the next 4. Excuse me. There's 4 holes remaining.
Yep.
But starting off with 15, 345. Awkward tree on the right side that takes the forehand and it makes it like a hyzer flip, still with a stable disc. It's kind of a strange shape. The backhand turnover is a good line as well if the wind is down. See if Niklas sticks. Oh, so he's going to the backhand. He's abandoning the forehand play. And I like this for him.
Yeah, just bury it into the hill and let it drift up it a little bit. People love it. Guessing that's pretty short.
It's hard to tell exactly where it is, but I would say it's in C1.
Kyle sticking with the sidearm. A little fadeaway follow through.
Did the same thing yesterday. Worked out really
Love
well.
it. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Wherever that putt is from Niklas, he just applied a little pressure to it.
Advantage Kyle. Maybe going Luna. And
very nice.
Sometimes the sport looks easier than it is.
Looks like he was going low, and then it looks like he was going high.
Which one is it?
Middle.
I think the right height is middle. And
high.
Yeah, it's kind of on the higher side. That's a high mid. Checks up on the hill nicely.
You don't want the high because it can, you see how it like shifted when it landed?
Yeah.
It can decide it likes roll. Hey, this ain't a gimme. Luckily the wind is down.
And he's been putting so well today. Just another stripe.
You know, he has been putting great.
Mm-hmm. Just one missed putt really on a hole 12. Mm-hmm. Other than that, he's knocked them all down.
Yeah, 12. He also missed another one. I forgot where it was. But doesn't matter. It's over. He is tied for the lead. He actually has the lead right now. For a second.
Gannon making that putt, important for edge disc golf.
Back to tight.
Because that is a dump, dump, dump. Come on.
There we go.
Two at 33 with 3 to go.
.16 par 3, 390. Out of bounds left the whole entire way. Left to right, small dog leg. You got these bunkers over here. They're all out of bounds. Fantastic hole. Basket is moved back about 30 feet into a fantastic position. Really, you want to throw it over there by that big tree and make yourself a 40 to 30 footer, I think is the safest play, especially today. Niklas going with a backhand turnover. Niklas hitting the first available.
Open door. Kyle's forehand has been on point.
He likes it.
Yeah, there's a lot to like. It does come up short, surprisingly. But he stays away from the bunker. He made the adjustment, was not going to throw in the sandy.
Like
the bunkery bunkers once again.
That's bunky.
Yeah, it's definitely flirting with them.
No, that's
It's bunky.
if you were around in the early 80s, you would have known something we called the bunsers, which is hilarious that we played with that.
I know.
At one point in this disc golf game we play.
The Bun CRs.
Yep. Let's see if we can get a little... No.
I was never actually given a full detailed explanation on why they decided to spell them that way.
Yeah, me neither.
It's just so weird. BUNCR, that's how you're going to call bunker? Anyways.
Important upshot here. Keep it wide. You don't want to be anywhere near those bunkers. Yes, deal. And now Kyle's got the putt. He's got the putt. He makes that. Gets the next two. Game over. That's all it is.
Exactly. You birdie out, you control your destiny.
Gannon says, okay, small opening here. If I can make this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to make this.
He had to, and he did.
That's what we're used to seeing.
That was an interesting follow through.
Yeah, it looked like it hurt.
It's so funny. Anytime you slow things down, it doesn't look right, but it is.
Massive putt here. Can Kyle finally knock one down? No.
If he takes this thing down, it's going to be the most suspect putting I've ever seen of a champion who also still played really well. Well, hangs on the balance. Therefore, that is a made putt and a 3.
Good putt. Maintaining balance is a hilarious way to describe it because that's exactly not what he did.
Yeah. It was very
literally
much off balance.
Off balance, but it's maintaining your position behind the mini without falling forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 33, 33, 32. Gannon has the box, and this is a really, really tough hole coming up.
2-stroke swings can happen in a blink of an eye on 17. Niklas 11 under. Gannon 10 under. Okay, so mandatory right here. Got some low-hanging branches, but the bulk of the fairway opens up on this right side. So the play is overstable, kind of yank something on almost like a roller angle, let it go all the way out here, hyzer back to the pin. But it's a tricky shot. You got to get the height perfect. Got to get the weight perfect, obviously. And there's OB to be found on the left side of the fairway.
Oh, no.
And Gannon's thrown right at it.
Yeah,
he's thrown
dead.
Are you kidding me? He's got Paul, he's in circle 2.
That's awful.
That is so unbelievably fortunate.
Yes.
That's the line.
Really good. And it just needs to unwind a little bit. Skip this way. Yeah.
Just how you throw the shot. Pressure applied once again after Niklas dodged a bullet on 16. He says, Kyle, you got to get one close. Otherwise, I'm going to take the lead.
Oh, no. Oh, what am I seeing? What do they say? Fortune favors the bold. That's a bold line right there, my friend.
He almost aces it in the end, but this is an absolute. I mean, we're gonna call it what it is. This is a shank from Kyle inside the early tree. Yeah, that facial.
He goes, "Oh well, dang, I kind of like you."
I'm so glad they showed that camera angle. That was a roller coaster of emotions. Oh my goodness. They are both very close.
Oh, this is a great shot.
This is what it's supposed to look like.
Oh, hold on. Yeah.
Fine. Better than fine. It's great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, if Gannon wants a chance going into 18.
This has got to go.
It's got to go. He knows it.
Yep.
You might be able to get 2 on one player, but you're not going to get 2 on both.
Well, that's not necessarily true on 18. 18's hard.
Yeah.
And this guy could maybe.
He's not out of it.
A massive putt right here to apply some sort of pressure.
Oh, it's got the little tree in his backswing with his foot, so it's going to be an abbreviated stance for him.
Great camera angle.
Yeah.
We'll know right away. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Right
on it. So impressed with his putting today. And his resolve. I mean, it's just really hung in there all day, dug deep. He's at 12 under, a chance to break course record going into 18.
Okay, best looking putt we've seen.
Crisp, right on the stripe. Oh, you see that nodding his head going into 18? Man, he just got away with a really, really bad tee shot and took advantage of it. It's what you got to do to be a champion.
He hasn't given up the lead in 2 rounds. He's at least been tied.
It's one of the most inexplicable things I think I've ever seen
That's
in
how
coverage.
good he's throwing it. I mean,
yeah.
Honestly, he's outclassing these guys off the tee and with his approach shots, and it's not even close, and it hasn't been even close for 2 days now.
Just one bogey that we've seen in the last 2 rounds. Here it is, 18. This is a tough one. Like you said, yes, 2-stroke swings can be had. I would assume that both players won't, but it is possible that they could both take a bogey. Meanwhile, Gannon slips in for the birdie.
Mm-hmm.
It's what it's going to need to happen if you want to see a 3-way playoff. Otherwise, a par wraps it up and keeps Gannon out of the mix. But there's out of bounds right, there's out of bounds left, there's a mandatory, there's a ton of trees if you're out of position. This tee shot is vital.
Rock the baby right to sleep.
Man, it is a thing of beauty.
Wow. Just wow.
The dude is...
machine.
He is ice cold, dude. Wow.
Needs it to turn. Not turning, Jerm.
Oh, boy.
Great kick.
That... You see that white stick on the right side of the screen? that would have been left of where Kyle's disc was going to finish. He was going out of bounds.
This guy, I'm guessing, is going to send it.
Oh.
And this has speed.
Oh, shoot.
It is turning the cameraman. Turns the cameraman by 60 feet. That's a
play that you can do on this hole.
That's a putt for Gannon.
This hole 685. He's putting.
That's a putt.
Oof.
Wow. Don't really count him out yet.
I've got chills from that drive that you can just dig into your pockets and pull that out is unreal.
Whatever.
All right, huge shot now for Kyle.
He doesn't like it.
He pulls it left. Again, kind of fortunate to stay in bounds, but he knows that is going to be C3, giving all the opportunity in the world for Niklas to shut this down with a close approach right here.
Niklas has been throwing this turnover. He's been going left and kind of getting through a few trees. And
it looks good. Just missed that one.
Side.
And life once again for Kyle. Niklas is considerably closer.
Yes.
But Kyle's going to be so deep that he's going to have to run it.
Mm-hmm.
And hope that...
Yeah, Niklas is just trying to shape something in to park it. I think when you go backhand, you have to throw it a little straighter.
Okay, so too wide for... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the tree comes in with that bend, if you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like right in that backhand flight. So that's why last year he was taking it left and kind of pushing it really left and bringing it in. But he was just a little close there. Not really a mistake, I don't think.
No, he's just a few inches away from throwing to basically putting it under the basket.
Yep.
All right, it's got to go in for Gannon. I mean, great effort. Great effort. I just didn't know that putting your second shot into bullseye would be an option on hole 18. That is gutsy.
Kyle,
not even a putt. Huh.
Okay. How close is Niklas?
I remember a clutch putt 1 year ago, a little bit closer than this, to win the title. The same side of the fairway as well. How funny is this?
Left side. Didn't really get it there.
I think the height was right. What?
We're going to a playoff.
I thought you were going to say that.
Was it the right height? Yes. Ooh,
a little low.
I don't know. Yeah.
We'll never know, but it did look a little low. AB to finish with a birdie. Yeah, it's in there.
Solidifies his fifth place finish. Another great tournament for Anthony. Just doesn't come and get what he wanted, which is a win. I'm sure we'll see him on the lead card in...
Well, just don't forget,
Tennessee.
He won 4 last year and still wasn't on top card at the Pro Tour Championships. So for him to dig deep there in the end and get some birdies coming in to solidify a fifth place finish could be huge at the end of the season.
This guy taking a lot of time on that one, which he should.
Yeah.
But it's in there.
You knew that was only going to go in the center.
Seen weirder stuff.
So interesting situation here. We're actually going to drive all the way over to Sprinkle Valley and play hole 18 for the playoff.
I wouldn't be opposed. That would be very, very entertaining.
No.
Once confirmed, it looks like we have a playoff. The playoff will start on hole 18.
Camera guy's like, where do I go? Where are we? Who is that?
It will go 18-1 on repeat. The playoff is sudden death starting on 18. Sudden death playoff starting on 18.
I feel like this is what a a dog walking around looks like. Hey, who are you? Oh, what's that? Hey, look
This
at
is a
him.
POV.
Yeah. Hey, it's Jeff Spring.
On hole 1, first back on 18. So you have the hot round, so you're going to call it in the air. If you get it right, you'll decide whether you go first or second. If you get it wrong, Kyle, you'll decide whether you go first or second. We've got New York as tails and heads as heads. Call it in the air. It is heads. Would you like to go first or second now? Second. Kyle, Klein is up.
All right.
Interesting.
Niklas defers.
Yeah, wins the toss. Says you go first. Do you like applying the pressure or seeing the results is important? Because of the tee shot, he goes OB, you can disc down. I think that might be.
On this hole, I think I go second. If I have the option, I'm choosing second as well.
I think you're right. Needs to turn it this time.
This is wider. This is even shorter than just a moment ago.
Great kick, though. Great kick.
He is. He is definitely living on the right side of the fairway. If Niklas can throw a similar tee shot, he will have an opportunity because Kyle is way out of position. Is this the wrong footage? This is the wrong footage.
It's a replay.
That's actually better. Yeah, it's even farther. It's like another 10 feet farther and more in the middle.
Wow.
So does he learn?
That's good. Of course, you learn. But can your body do it?
Can your body do it? Yes, of course. Huge shot now, and Kyle's got to get everything out of this one.
Flips it up.
And catches.
It's going to be a look.
Yeah, yep. Great shot.
Yep. 45-footer. Little obstructed.
How much do those little limmies cost him? Doesn't matter now, but one wonders. Okay.
Niklas walking out, checking the line. I like that, given that he just barely missed it last time. I think he's farther down the fairway.
Oh, yeah. He's in a better spot than he was just a moment ago.
Ooh, and I like this. Going to the standstill, taking the feet out of it. Gets it wide.
Yeah, it's going to miss the tree that he hit before.
Going straighter, and that's 20 feet.
Big time pressure applied.
Absolutely. Kyle knows what he has to do now.
Made a huge putt here yesterday on the 18th. Best putt he made of the day. And he's going to need one of the best putts of his life right now.
Lucky he has a little gap here.
It's right side and off, and it rolls a bit.
Yeah, weird release. A little wobble out of the hand. Okay, Niklas knows what he has to do. 20 feet to become a two-time. This would be the first time Kyle loses the lead in 2 rounds. Of course.
Unbelievable.
Of course.
What?
2-time, he says.
What a comeback. What a round.
12 under par.
And there the Finns emerge to celebrate with their country's hero. Niklas Anttila takes it down at Texas once again. The Open at Austin is his.
So hard to defend in this field.
This time with a different course altogether.
Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulations to the 2-time winner This year, MVPs, the Open of Austin, presented by Flight Factory. Congratulations,
I feel like I was throwing very good all day. I think my only bad shot was on hole 9. I threw it OB. The putter was working on the important times. I feel like I have been putting pretty bad this season, but there is no more important time than on the final round here at Austin, so I'm very happy. I think people around me got a little bit lucky in like important moments, and it was like, okay, I just need to do me all the time and don't think about what's happening around me. It felt like a home crowd for sure. Even like walking back to 18th tee pad in the playoff, everybody was yelling Niklas all the time. It felt super good and it felt like home somehow, I don't know. Yeah, everybody, they know if they know. My family, my friends, my girlfriend, all of my Fortnite friends as well. I will be back in servers in like 2 weeks, so we'll see you then.
Niklas looks like he belongs in a cowboy hat. It looks like he's going to have 2 of them to take home with him in Finland now. And what a final round for him. Just, he had it. He had it. Just that thing you need to have to chase down a player who was playing clean. I mean, Kyle, great back 9, 5 under.
Yeah.
6 under. Just too many missed putts, and it eventually caught up to him.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a fitting ending in that way, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, if that doesn't put the field on watch for Kyle Klein, I don't know what does. He missed a ton of opportunities with the putter. He gets that thing dialed in. I mean, he could have won this tournament by 15 shots.
I don't know if you remember, but the beginning of last season, I called him as my player to watch out for in the 2024 season. He ended up having that injury, and it really cost him the season that I think he was expecting that he would have. If he can stay healthy this year, and we just saw incredible play, he locks up that putt, and we've got another one of those guys who's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, and I think we got to take a second and realize how special a player Niklas is. I mean,
totally.
Watching what he just did, you know, I said it in our little breakdown that he has to do what he does, which is play perfect golf. And I don't know, as I watch him, it's one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen in the sport is somebody like him pick apart a course in a quiet, strategic way, no emotion, and it's just beautiful, and then gets the win.
If there was a definition of how it should be played, I agree with you, man. Yeah. This guy gets it done. Huge congratulations to him and to all of our Finnish viewers who are celebrating today. We'll catch you guys in a couple weeks in Nashville for the Music City Open. But for now, goodbye, and we'll see you next time.
Like and subscribe.
You got it in there. Good job.